환영합니다, 손님.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video of Library of Ruina, the modded series. I'm DemoonicWolf, and today we're taking on the Pinky Reception mod again, but this time we are taking on part 2. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. You're the last one. Do you want to apologize for your actions? If I apologize, I won't be able to do art anymore. There's no point in living like that. I'd rather just die. As you wish. There was a kidnapping incident at our headquarters. What happened? A syndicate under the ring that kidnapped the weak belonging to the Pinky was destroyed, and all 500 members of the syndicate were executed. 40 out of the 50 people who were kidnapped were killed, and the remaining 10 was returned to the shelter, but they have all been confirmed dead recently. Then that means that you couldn't keep your promise in the end. Isn't the cause of the Pinky to protect the weak, but if you can't even stop the ring, how are you going to take responsibility for this cause? Isn't that because those bastards from the ring that have been sneaking in? How is this Mr. Gerard's fault? However, the fact that the caretaking teacher, whose duty is to protect the entirety of the Pinky, couldn't even stop the infiltration of the affiliated syndicate of the ring, are you sure that this is not his fault? Yeah, that's right, so shouldn't he be held accountable? Irresponsibility. Well, I heard that some of the Pinky's teachers and students became books in the library. How about leaving this task to him then? Sounds great, let's do that. You can do it, right, Commander Gerard? If it is for the weak. In the end I was reprimanded again, and the correctional meeting didn't go well. Aren't you angry when you're always being attacked by the directors like that, treating you as they so please? How can I deny them when they were right about it being my fault? If one commits a misdeed, they should be punished. It's not your fault this time. I've heard from the intelligence unit. They said some of the directors seem to have a connection with the ring. This time, it may not have been a whimsical act of the ring finger, but rather the directors prompting the kidnapping to undermine Mr. Gerard. Thorough investigation is needed. Cease. Lower your voice. That attitude of recklessly doubting your allies will only lead to pointless anger, so refrain from it. Alright. Rather, could you tell me about the meeting that was scheduled for today? As you said, the meeting didn't go well, so I'll have to handle it as well. Yes, most of the agendas were handled by the administrative department or myself, but some of the agendas were raised in the meeting due to the high importance. Take a look at these resources. This is the first agenda, one of the Thumb's affiliated syndicates which acquired excessive protection fees from the weak had a direct confrontation with the office directly under the Zwei Association. In the name of protection, the syndicate robbed the weak and persecuted those who didn't have enough wealth, so we initiated battle in accordance with the regulations, eliminated all members, and destroyed said syndicate and the office. However, the process resulted in the offense of the Thumb's Capo, an affiliated syndicate, as well as the Zwei Association Section 2. 300 of our soldiers and 5 PE teachers were killed in the conflict. The persecutors have all been executed, but how will we respond after attacking the Thumb and the Zwei Association? Our side attacked first, so there is no persecution of the weak. If there are any remaining personnel on the scene, withdraw them and inform the intelligence unit of this fact. Okay, I'll forward the message. This is the second agenda. 10 graduates who returned to the city after receiving education in the Pinky were persecuted by the son of the Chable family within the nest and died. Upon receiving a rescue request from a graduate who survived until the end, 1,500 soldiers and 30 PE teachers were immediately dispatched according to the regulations, but all of them were eliminated. So far, we have destroyed a total of 30 fixer offices and 3,000 fixers affiliated with the offices, and we have received apologies from 25 of the fixer office representatives as well as the parents of the Chaebol family. However, we have not yet received an apology from the son of the Chaebol family directly involved with the incident. If there is any further offense, it may result in an all-out war with the wings. Did he actually persecute them? What is the intelligence unit's opinion? Yes, in fact, we received information that a special building was constructed on the order of the Chaebels to persecute the weak in the name of games. It has been confirmed that at least 40 people, including the 10 graduates, were killed in the building. Then 3,000 soldiers, 60 PE teachers, and 10 staff teachers will be deployed. If this is insufficient, I will not mind if a caretaking teacher gets involved. Are you planning an all-out war with the Nest? I will do what is necessary. Alright, the message will be delivered. And lastly, this is the third agenda. The deaths of 1 education teacher and 4 students who went to the library have been confirmed. In response, Mr. Gerard should head out to the library as outlined in today's correctional meeting. Soldiers, PE teachers, staff teachers, and caretaker teachers may accompany as long as they do not interfere with the other operations of the Pinky. The goal of this operation is to receive an apology from the director of the library, as well as retrieving the books of the Index, the Book of the Thumb, and the Book of the Pinky. Were the teachers and students forcibly taken to the library? No, it was confirmed that the orders were issued by the principal, which the teacher complied to, and the students seem to have voluntarily followed the teacher. Then it's not persecution. They do not have to apologize. Are you really going to go? It is my duty to do so. Okay, we have prepared a list of people who can mobilize in advance, and we have compiled a list of tactics that can be used based on the situation and information in the library brought by the intelligence unit. Since it's a battle with a small number of 5 people in a narrow passage, the tactics of focusing our attacks on a small number of personnel seems to be effective. Of course, hand-to-hand combat is more likely to prevail than tactics due to the small number of members, so why not bring only staff teachers and caretaking teachers with strong physical prowess? No, there are not many caretaking teachers. Taking a dozen of them at once would jeopardize the protection of the headquarters. Combat personnel should be more diverse, including soldiers. Okay, then I will mix several ranks including soldiers, PE teachers, staff teachers, and caretaking teachers. We will finish all preparations within an hour, so I'll leave the selection of caretaking teachers to Mr. Gerard. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to follow me there? Yes, of course. Then I won't stop you. However, prioritize your own life there. I will try not to be a bother. I place my trust in you. So, an army of the Pinky is coming this time. If that's the case, it's definitely going to be hard to deal with. Didn't you say it is weaker than the other fingers? Don't you think that we have good odds of winning? Yeah, they are weak. Well, to be precise, that refers to their power on an individual basis. In the case of the Thumb and Index, the strength of each individual member is rather strong, but in the case of the Pinky, their soldiers are identical, but their abilities are not exceptional. But things change when you consider them as a whole. Instead of relying on individual strength, the Pinky fights using a variety of team tactics with a spear and a shield. Tactics? Wouldn't the other syndicates of the fingers also use tactics? Well, they do, but the depths of the tactics is different. Tactics used by normal syndicates are usually just striking when there is an opportunity and getting out before the enemy can hit you back. Those are nothing compared to the Pinkies. But they are more systematic and complex than those other syndicates, so they are just as hard to deal with as anywhere else despite the restrictions in the library. Because they can flexibly change their tactics depending on the number of people, terrain, and weapons they use. Maybe the most similar group would be the Lou Association that specializes in all-out warfare. Last time when that teacher came alone, he couldn't utilize much tactics and fell quickly, but he was quite strong when he fought with the students. In other words, the Pinky is more powerful when it exists as a group, not an individual. That's interesting. Due to the nature of the library, it's impossible to have too many people fighting at once, but there must be a tactic suitable for the number of people, right? Yeah, you heard what they said earlier, right? Well, I don't know how to execute those tactics properly. Still, I'll give it a try. There's a total of 15 people confirmed for entry, 1 commander, 4 caretaking teachers, 2 staff teachers, 4 PE teachers, and 4 soldiers. This is the library. As reported, it has a similar atmosphere to the ruins. Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and the librarian of my role's namesake. Nice to meet you. I am Gerard, the commander of the Knights of the Pinky. I came here to acquire the books listed on the invitation. Yes, you can obtain the books if you pass through the door behind me and overcome the ordeal. There is no conflict with the information we have. Shall we enter? We shall follow the rules you set forth. No need for long conversations. We will enter promptly. Yes, may you find your book in this place. Alright, here we go, guys. We are moving on into the Pinky once again. So they have a big ol' force of 15 people, so this should be very interesting to fight. So let's go ahead and start with the statistics of the PE teachers page. PE teachers page, 106 HP, 55 stagger resist, 2 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are normal for slash and crush, endured for stab. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Hoplite. At the start of the act, gain 1 hoplite. Diagonal formation. This character will target only one opponent until the opponent is killed. Legion. At the start of each scene, give 1 protection and stagger protection to self and another ally. Pez's Tarot. Give a counter dice block 4 to 8 to a random ally at combat start. Diagonal formation. On Clash Win, purge opponent's strength, endurance, protection, stagger protection by half the natural roll. So, I just want to say, maybe the mod creator needs to make that text a little bit bigger. I had to squint my eyes and lean into my monitor to read that. That is tiny. That is tiny. Jesus. Testudo. This page prompts no action because it has no non-counter dice. Combat start, give all allies 1 protection and stagger protection and a counter dice. Block 4 to 8. Lanchester. Combat start, gain strength and protection equal to the number of living allies minus number of living opponents. Field manual. On use, draw pages equal to hoplite stacks. Offensive formation. This page prompts no action because it has no non-counter dice. If any counter dice from this page remain by the end of the scene, gain 2 protection for the next 2 scenes. On Clash Win, gain 1 protection next scene. Furlough. This page prompts no action because it has no non-counter dice. At the end of each scene, restore light equal to the amount of counter dice remaining from this page. On Clash Lose, restore 1 light. Alright, so that's all the pages for the teacher. Now let's go ahead and go over to the soldier. Pinky Soldier's page, 99 HP, 51 stagger resist, 2 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are normal for slash and crush, endured for stab. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. And it seems like the Pinky Soldier has Hoplite, Diagonal Formation, and Legion. Now that that's all over, we got to use the same team we used last video because they want revenge. They want to take revenge on the team that took out the teacher and students, and that is Gebra's team. So Mama Gebra, as I like to call her, is coming into the scene. So Gebra, get ready. Huh. That's weird. They are literally in a diagonal formation. So it looks like this diagonal formation is attacking Mama Gebra. Mama Gebra, don't take that shit. Ooh. Alright. You guys got all that protection. We'll see how that helps you, though. Oh, that is not helping him. Yeah. You damn soldier's gonna get your ass whooped. That guy kind of looks like my guy when I first made him. My little nugget. Which my little nugget's still doing his own thing. Boom, baby. You're gonna take some extra stagger damage from these guys, which is beautiful, and you're staggered. Oh. You guys ain't gonna like this. You came into the wrong house, people. It's good that we're clashing a lot because that's actually going to increase everyone's strength with their levels and shit. He gonna fuck you up. Oh, didn't get him. Nice. Just kind of fucking him up. Ah, so we didn't kill him off. He's almost dead, though. They have all that protection. Nice. Not bad. Haha, baby. Yep. Not bad. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. think this is where she gets her armor. That'd be really nice. Yeah, I think this is where. Let's see how this goes. So we're stopping them from attacking Mama Jebra directly because fucking they really want her dead. And if she gets hit, she's pretty much gonna have a bad time. Staggered? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, she'll be fine at this point because we stunned these two guys. Goodbye. And get healed. Yep. Let's get rid of all the teacher's shit because we don't need him around anymore. No, he's staggered. Yeah. You guys are screwed. Let them finish him off. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Yes. That is the first one done. On to the next. Pierce's Page, 212 HP, 110 stagger resist, 2 to 7 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are endured for slash, normal for stab and crush. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Established stratagem. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages in hand and deck of all allies. Add new pages to hand, their cost becomes 0. Deception tactics. Opponent cannot see a portion of the information of combat pages used. This ability is nullified when this character is killed. Staff. At the end of each scene, all allies gain protection and stagger protection equal to the amount of remaining defensive counter dice, and strength equal to the amount of offensive counter dice, max to maximum of 2 applied per scene across all allies with this passive. Paujindo. Gain 3 special combat pages that strengthen for the scene they're used. Only one of the Paujindo pages can be played per scene, and once a Paujindo page is used, it cannot be reused until all 3 have been utilized. Staff Teacher's Page, 106 HP, 55 stagger resist, 2 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are normal for slash and crush, endured for stab. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Alright, and it looks like that the staff teacher has the same passive abilities that we have just read. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, here we go. So we're going to try and take out the leader as quickly as possible. Nice. So we can't see any of their shit right now, which makes sense. Oh, you are going to get so fucked up now that the Mama Jebra is here. She is the only mama. Oh yeah, no, look at her health. It's just getting deleted. And it's going to be even worse because she's about to turn into the Red Mist form, so there'll be even more trouble for these guys. Now, I will say, I was asked how I got the stacks of Red Mist. I don't know if that's a mod. I honestly don't know. I don't remember where that came from. It just kind of happens at this point. Yeah, beat the shit out of that chick. She is not worthy to be here. Upon defeating... Oh, yeah, no, we gotta put it on her because she's gonna be killing everyone. Let's fuck them up. Ooh, that is not good for you guys. Oh, yep. Here we go. Damn, dude. Goodbye. Let's heal that. Not bad. Oh, unfortunate. Y'all about to get fucked up. And you guys are gonna get so hurt. Oh my god, yeah, it's over. It's over. That right there just ended them. I did not think we were going to slap through this so quickly. Oh, wow, we actually didn't kill him right there. And goodbye. Just weaken them a little bit. And yep, gone. Oh, I thought it was gonna freeze for a second. I was like, no, don't freeze on me. We all get to see Gebra do her thing. But I love Mama Gebra. I don't know why. Like, I could call her Mama Gebra, but Mama Gebra just sounds so much nicer. I don't know why. And if you disagree, this is my video. I appreciate you guys. Okay, now we're getting on to the final one where the badasses are coming. So this is the big badasses of the crew, and it looks like everyone's healed at this point because Mama Gebra takes care of her babies, and every time she kills someone, they get healed by 10. So, all right, enough of my jibber jabber. So let's go ahead and start off with Gerard's page. 514 HP, 310 stagger resist, 2 to 7 on the dice rolls. All resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Now, moving over to the passive abilities, we have Hammer and Anvil. At the start of each scene, give the Anvil status to 2 allies in the front row, and Hammer status to all other allies. If the formation collapses, ... Hospice. A special combat page is available in the EGO pages list. At the start of the act, gain 2 hoplite, untransferable. Chivalric Order. At the start of each scene, if you have 4 or more protection and or stagger protection, change a random physical resistance and or stagger resistance to endured for the scene. Malta. At the start of each scene, gain protection and stagger protection proportional to the amount of damage and stagger damage taken. 1 protection per 4 damage, 1 stagger protection per 4 stagger damage. Max of 3. Rhodes. At the start of each scene, gain 1 strength for every 4 stacks of protection and 1 endurance for every 4 stacks of stagger protection. Max of 3. Pilgrimage. Combat start, gain 2 protection and 2 stagger protection, 1 strength and 1 endurance for this scene and next scene. Tessio. Combat start, all allies gain 1 protection, stagger protection this scene and next scene. On hit, deal stagger damage equal to half of stagger protection on self. On hit, deal damage equal to half of protection on self. Caretaking Teacher's page. 106 HP, 55 stagger resist, 2 to 7 on the dice rolls. All resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Now, moving over to the passive abilities, we have Spear of the Weak. At the start of the act, gain 2 hoplite. And then the rest of the passive abilities are things that we just read, and it seems like their combat pages are the same as Gerard's. So, with that, let's go ahead and do Gerard versus Gebra. Anvil, use special combat pages. Hammer, cannot be targeted whilst characters with the Anvil status is present. Okay, so we gotta kill the 2 in the front. That's actually really good. Let's whoop some ass. So they got a lot of counter dice, so we just got to get through those, which is good that a lot of the characters do have ranged combat pages, because now Mama Gebra get in there. She get in there good. Now she's got some strength. She gained 3 strength on that hit. Now this guy is going to get staggered, so he's kind of screwed. Now we'll have to see what we do with this other character up top. He probably won't get staggered, but it's still going to be a lot of damage thrown at him. Oh, actually he might. We'll see. Okay. Oh yeah. Of course. So 1 staggered. Well, obviously we want to make sure that she has this, because she's going into her mode now. I like this one a lot more. Alright, here we go. Who wants their ass kicked? Yep. Just kind of get through that. Oh, yeah, you're so dead. Oh, yep. And going... Oh! Going for one of the people that I'm not supposed to be able to select on that. So he's going to be a little bit weak when we face him. That's good. Oh, he even has a grenade on him. That grenade's going to fuck him up. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's every time she gets a kill. For every enemy defeated, gain a stack of red mist, which boosts the power of all dice. So, if you're wondering how she's getting stacks, that is exactly how she gets it. She gets it from her passive ability, the red mist. That is very important to know. Not bad. Just dropping down that stagger resist. Oh. Oh, you got 2 stagger resist. That's not good for you. Oh, he's staggered. That's not good. Oh, yeah, staggered. Dude, all that protection is insane. And that guy's the offensive dude. He fucks us up. You're dead. No, I'm gonna hit you. Oh, or him. Never mind. I forgot. She can do that. She's Mama Jebra, after all. She can ignore the physical things of... Oh, yeah, no. If you're, you know, untargetable, she'll still hit your ass. Let's get some strength out of this. Hell yeah. Or not, because she'll just kill him. Okay, he's gonna finish his turn. Some of us might get staggered, I guess not. Alright. So he moved forward. Now let's see exactly what's going on with this guy. Mutually assured destruction, increase incoming damage and stagger damage by 10. Religious war, macimation, on use if other allies' protection and or stagger protection is lower than the character's set, their protection and or stagger protection to the amount this character has. On hit, inflict fragile / stagger fragile this scene equal to half the protection / stagger protection on self. Oh! Dude! That was sick! But guess what? That didn't affect Mama Jebra. Now you gotta deal with her. Cause you hit her babies! She's gonna fuck you up! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you just killed Jacob. You son of a bitch. She's not happy. Yeah, Mama Jebra pissed. She gonna whoop your ass. You done fucked up killing off one of her babies. Oh, yep. Damn, Jebra actually took a shit ton of damage right there. But now he can't attack her. Oh, this is gonna be some insane shit. Oh, no! Jesus. Yep. Yeah, you done fucked up. I'm not even gonna let the others attack because Jeb's got this. Look at that vertical split right there. Boom, baby! Oh, you fucked up. You don't touch her damn babies. When she gets pissed, she gets pissed. Dude. I love that. Instead of making it the symbol like most of, well, actually all the mods, this one's shattered, letting you know you just ended the pinky. You fucked them up. You hit them where it hurts. Hell yeah. From the outside, they look like they really are obsessed with protecting the weak, but when you get to actually know them, they seem to have other motives and circumstances. Because not all of those who have gathered after seeing the noble ideal are trying to reach the ideal until the very end. No matter how noble the purpose is, people will change over time. I don't think it's bad to act on something if I don't like the current structure of it. Just because you act and change the current situation doesn't mean it will always go in the right direction. Those directors seem to have acted simply out of their greed. To promise on something like protection of the weak, if you behave like that in this city, it will only result in the eventual destruction of the syndicate. So, are you saying that these people are gathered after seeing the ideal, and even if they never wanted to follow it through, they had to give their all to it? There must be a more mild way than how you dealt with your issues at L-Corp. Maybe he made the extreme choice at the end because he didn't have enough mental capacity left. Perhaps you could have compromised where you and him could have talked to each other openly and tried to understand each other. If I had shared my sentiments and emotions, could I have made a different choice? Huh? What did you say? It's nothing. Alright, here we go. 3 of each book that we're burning right now. Let's see if we get everything. I think we did? Maybe? Alright guys, let's start off with Pierce's page. So, let's go over her passive abilities and then go over the pages that honestly we didn't even get to see in that fight because we killed her off too quick. So, Hoplite. At the start of the act, gain 1 Hoplite. Staff. At the end of each scene, all allies gain protection and stagger protection equal to the amount of remaining defense counter dice and strength equal to the amount of offensive counter dice. Max 2. Maximum of 2 applied per scene across all allies with this passive. Paljindo. Gain 3 special combat pages that strengthens for the scene they're used. Only one of Paljindo's pages can be played per scene, and once a Paljindo page is used, it cannot be reused until all 3 have been utilized. Alright, and is that it? Okay, so that's it for passive abilities. Let's go over to the pages. Supplies. On hit, all allies draw 1 page. Tea time. On hit, all allies restore 1 light. That can actually be very good. That could be a very team-playing kind of card. Here we go with Gerard's page. Hospice. A special combat page is available in the EGO pages list. At the start of the act, gain 2 Hoplite, untransferable. Chivalric Order. At the start of each scene, if you have 4 or more protection and or stagger protection, change the random physical resistance and or stagger resistances to endured for the scene. Malta. At the start of each scene, gain protection and stagger protection proportional to the amount of damage and stagger protection taken. 1 protection per 4 damage, 1 stagger protection per 4 stagger damage, max of 3. Rhodes. At the start of each scene, gain 1 strength for every 4 stacks of protection and 1 endurance for every 3 stacks of stagger protection, max of 3. Pilgrimage. Combat start. Gain 2 protection, 2 stagger protection, 1 strength, and 1 endurance for this scene and the next scene. Elon Vital. On use, boost the power of all dice on this page by the amount of protection and stagger protection. On hit, spend all protection and stagger protection. Alright guys, it's time to move over to the Caretaker's passive abilities. Spear of the Weak. At the start of the act, gain 2 Hoplite. Then it's Chivalric Order and Malta. So we already read those 2, so I'm not going to read it over again. And then Pilgrimage is also one of the pages that can be used with it. And with that, everyone, that is going to conclude this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and let me know by hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to become part of the pack, go and hit that sub button and notification bell to know when a new video goes up. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment down below because all comments are well appreciated. And with that, everyone, I'm DemoonicWolf, and I'll see you all in the next video that I make because I am